Hola motivators! So welcome, because today is a very exciting vid because I am going to be testing out my newest purchase, and that is a purchase that happens to be in collaboration with a YouTuber here. You know, you've probably seen her before on YouTube, but it is going to be this baby right here. Right here, look at this beautiful box. Like, it's so gorgeous. This is the Unearthly Cosmetics collaboration with Heather Austin here on YouTube. Very excited. I purchased this myself, and let me tell you, the packaging is very beautiful. It's like iridescent, like foil on this. I'm already excited. I did open this and do swatches and videos. I like to do that here on the Motivate the Earth Beauty News Instagram. If you're ever gonna follow us, I would follow us on Instagram and here on YouTube. We also do have TikTok. But anyways, this is how it came. And I'm liking Unearthly's, like, every time I purchase from them, and the palettes, they're coming in cool, like, boxes like this that can be, like, multi-use. I even saw someone make it into, like, a magnetic palette and start putting, like, single eyeshadows in there. That's pretty cool. Usually I just keep my packaging in here because it's just so beautiful. I just want to say congratulations, Heather Austin. I think it's awesome that, like, you know, like a collaboration happened with probably one of your favorite brands, and like one of mine that has to do with like formula and creativity and things like that. So congratulations, and I'm excited to try this. Here is the palette. I want to, like, literally I want to keep like everything, and I usually do if it's very like artistic. So I did swatch this. This is the palette. It's the eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. The eyeshadow palette you can purchase separately from the collection box. That is $45 USD, and that's available on Unearthly. Codes can be used on this collaboration, and I did purchase this collection box, which is $86 USD, and then you can purchase this palette for $45. Now, beautiful mirror. I can see like my whole face through this mirror, and here is, hopefully I don't blind you, but here is what this baby looks like. I did swatch this for our Instagram for swatch pictures and vids, and I'm excited, especially this Beetle shade. It's like black with like some purplish bluish shimmer in there, and I'm really hoping, because I'm skeptical about those shades because I feel like I like the sparkle, like how it looks in the palette, but like, is it gonna stay on my eye? Either way, I feel like shimmer black, like black eyeshadow with shimmer in it, jeez, can I talk right, actually blends quite well. So I'm excited to actually put this on my eyes, not just swatches, because you can swatch all day, but how does it look on the eyes? Now, the collection box that is $86 and things that you can't get separately is a lip gloss and this highlighter duo. So this is highlighter. I'm gonna open these up for you. I really like the packaging. It's like soft touch. Oh, okay. And then it has a little plastic thing I've got rid of right now. I did swatch this, and I feel like these two, one of them I feel like can be on a deeper skin tone, the other a lighter skin tone. I did swatch these, and this is like definitely changing colors. They have some shift to it. Excited to see how it looks on my face, but I'll like put my finger in here. Oh, that was surprising, I forgot. It's like pinkish gold. And this is more of like an ice white. I don't know if that's gonna show up on camera. I'm not sure if it's showing, but they're very gorgeous in person. Definitely like that the art is continuing. Then we have the lip gloss in Omen. Wow, I really like this packaging. I haven't seen packaging like this from the things that I've purchased from Unearthly. And it's Omen, and I like that it has Heather Austin and Unearthly. That is a beautiful touch. Now this, I wonder if it has a shift or it's just like a glossy, oh yeah. It has like a pinkish tone or sparkle to it. I like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully I am swatching this correctly. I'm gonna spread it all over the back of my hand just so like if the light catches it, it's gonna catch it like pretty good. I don't know, I feel like that would look good with like a black liner. So we're gonna be diving into this palette. I'm gonna be doing several looks because I wanna make sure like, was it worth, you know, me purchasing it? And I love to test out every single one. Usually my first impressions is almost like the lasting impressions. So I really wanna like love this, and I don't want to have so much high expectations because Unearthly hits it for me with eyeshadows. Like I've never had a dud from them. Maybe like, oh, okay, like a shimmer was loosely pressed, but like it still was beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, so I haven't had any bad experiences. So let's get on with trying out all the mattes. Start off with this shade here. That shade looks like a toned down purplish shade for me. Like a grayish purple. Okay, and I'm using a Singe Beauty E05. Placing that down. So far, I'm liking that shade. Okay. And then I'm gonna go for this right here, this bright pinkish shade right there. I love how like insects do, like I've seen this, I watch a lot of National Geographic and Animal Planet and stuff like that, and like insect things on like YouTube. So I feel like these shades like represent a lot of insects, like they're so colorful and different, and I feel like this eyeshadow, now that I'm like heard everything and what inspired this, oh, here's eyelash, this collection, like I see it. Okay, and just letting you know, again, I say in all my videos, I do have eczema like patches on my eyes. Sometimes they're not so like breaking out and like so dry. Sometimes they're okay. And right now I feel like I'm having a good skin day on my eyelids, which is crazy because I'm oily, but I still got dry patches on my eyes. It's like weird. I'm loving the blend of the shade. I'm gonna wipe that eyeshadow brush off of my shorts. I don't know, you shouldn't be doing that. Don't copy me. Okay, I'm gonna go in for this reddish shadow here. And usually I stamp and then I blend. So I plan on doing that. I'm going back into that pinkish shade, just so I have a good blend. Alright, for the bottom, I'm gonna use like a brush that is shaped like this. And I think I want to go in with that shade that looks like almost a gray tone purplish shade. And go in here and complete that. Throw a little bit of this pinkish shade here to blend out like underneath it. And go up with it. Blend it all outward. I think once you get a lash and liner, this would definitely look so beautiful. And let's go on to the next side. All right, with the Singe Beauty brush, I'm gonna go in with E02 and go to, let's see, I think I'm gonna start off with this lime green, or like a neon green. I just think it's so bright. And I'm going pretty gentle because I tend to be heavy-handed. This one is a fluffier, like more dispersed out brush, but I feel like it's still applying the shadow pretty well. Same brush, I'm gonna go in with this deep night blue, it looks like. I'm gonna go in back into that lime green just to blend out. And on the bottom lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go for the opposite colors. Put that very bright yellowish green, whatever you want to call it, neon green. I'm gonna go in for that darker blue. Put it a little bit like liner, not going necessarily with my eye, kind of extending it. Ooh, okay. This one or this one? Okay, let's go into the next looks. All right, I am back with my eyes primed again, and this time we're gonna go into some shimmers in here, and I'm gonna be using the Unearthly Glitter Grasp. I really like that name because everything is like glitter glue and all that, and I like this Glimmer Grasp, and this actually has a little bit more time for you to like spread it out and put the shimmer on. I feel like the Too Faced one I'm trying to finish up, which I had for years, literally years, trying to use it up. That one dries pretty quickly, so I don't have, like, I feel rushed, right? So I'm gonna use this because I feel like we use Unearthly shadows. Let's test out this Glimmer Grasp. So I'm gonna just spread it around. And my eyes are always primed with the ABH eyeshadow primer. I am also trying to use that up. Okay, I think I had enough just to go like that much. I'm using the E04 from Singe Beauty. Let's go in with, I think I want to go in with this shade and then this shade. And we'll go from there. Oh, wow. And then this light shade. Okay, you know what? I want to put Solar Symbol like somewhere in the middle. Oh, I like that. It's like a goldish green. Reminds me of like Beetle's wings. Huh. Like the wings or sometimes the eyes. Ugh, that always freaks me out. So I'm gonna go to Life, which is this shade. It looks like pretty like a white shade in the palette, but it has, oh, okay, it has some pink shimmer too. I like this. This is a good like inner corner like highlight. I like to have like a super light inner corner, but I like this pinkish shimmer I am seeing. Okay. Let's complete it. I think I'm gonna add more of that Solar Symbol shade closer to it, just to blend it out. And then I'm gonna go into Jewel. And I have some glitter glue on this side, not too much on that side. I can see where it like grabs more. So I'm gonna blend that out and see how it works with just no Glimmer Grasp. Sometimes people don't use that. You can like see like in person, I can see like the Glimmer Grasp and like not Glimmer Grasp, and I'm telling you, I always use that in my looks because it just like, it intensifies that shimmer of like what it's supposed to be, in my opinion. I'll leave it like that because I just wanted to test that out. It looks beautiful either way, but I can see like more intense where the Glimmer Grasp is and less intense. I don't know if that's catching it on camera. And you know what? I really like that Solar Symbol, so I'm gonna add that to the bottom because I feel like that would complete a look if I was gonna add mascara or lashes. Let's go on to the next look. And definitely not cleaning my brush on my shorts. Let's go on to the next shadows, and I'm gonna go into the deeper shimmers in this palette. And I think I'm gonna save this Beetle one for last because I want to see like it by itself and then it with a shimmer. So let's see. I want to try these darker shimmers here. This one, and then they have this one here. So we have Creation, Scarab, and let's see, Transformation. Let's see what I can do with those. I'm kind of intimidated by those shades. Okay, here we go. Put some of that Glimmer Grass, and then save a little bit for later. I think I want to go for Transformation. Let's see how that looks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that much purple. It looks almost, I don't know, like really dark. Okay. Do you see that shift? Put some more Glimmer Grass. More Creation. I feel like that's like bluish green and also like a purplish shift to it. In the pan at least. Oh yeah, this shimmer like disappears when I go like that at certain angles. Let's see here. I'm gonna go for this Scarab right here. Oops, I poked it. Oh my gosh. Okay, this looks deep. Oh, like a grayish, like gunmetal. Okay. Gunmetal shade lake. I like that. Okay. I am going to continue whatever I have left on this E04 brush. I'm going to continue it down. Just like that. A third of the way. So it gives me some kind of like space. Makes my eye look a little bit more open. So these are the next two. Tell me which one you like. Let's go to the next look. All right, motivators. So now that that's primed, I am gonna go into that Beetle. Pretty amazing shade right there. I don't even know what to call it. A sequence, a matte with a little bit of shimmer in it. But who cares about that? I want to see if that's gonna stay on this eye. And this eye is primed with the ABH eyeshadow primer. I'm going into one of my favorite brushes to use, and this is from Unearthly Cosmetics. One of the older versions, A6, but I love this to stamp on my shadows. I can see the shimmer going on there. I'm gonna get a denser brush. Singe a E04 just to see if there's any type of difference, but I do see the shimmer. So it's not like the shimmer's not going on there. Oh, okay, I see that. I'm going in with a E05 just to like buff it in there. I just didn't like the shape. I do like how the shadow is going on. I just wanted to test out the blendability. I know I look pretty crazy like a raccoon eye, but I'm gonna see how it goes on like by itself. And I do feel like the shimmer does stay in that shadow. And then I'm gonna see Scarab, because it's like that gunmetal, and see how that looks on top of it. Oh, see, that kind of brings it all together. So I see these color combos. Like, I see where she was going with this, and that looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm using my finger, I don't know why, but sometimes I do that. Oops. And I kind of like if you throw on like a lash, because I like to go like closer to my nose. If you throw on a lash or mascara, like this is a cool like my gothic look or like a midnight look. I really like that. So I'm gonna see how this spreads out with the E05 into other colors. I'm gonna put this on the outside of my eye, the same Beetle, with a different brush just to see how well it goes. Stamp is what I like to do. I like to stamp and then blend. If I look closer, I do see some of that shimmer still there. Back with my favorite Unearthly brush because I like how it just picks up more product and I stamp it and like blends it out for me. Like, look at that. I really like this shade. And I wish I could like zoom in super like macro because I see that shimmer. I'll blend that out. I'm gonna probably use this, definitely use this as an eyeliner. I think this would look good with Transformation, which is this shade. I'll put that with no glimmer glue because I just want it subtle, just to see how well it looks with that deep shade. And I can already tell, like, I know I don't want it to show up, but I'm like, I want to use that Glimmer Grass because it just pops out any of your shines in a palette. So we're going for a little bit more subtle. So for the Wife, that lighter white pinkish shade, mixing it. I think I'm gonna take this gunmetal shade right here and just that I used right there and put that under like 75% of the way. So I want my eye to look open on this look. Let's just test these highlighter shades. I feel like I want to test them on my cheek. I'm gonna go for Renewal, which is this deeper one right here, and just see how it looks on the cheek. And I'm using an Unearthly brush, A4, and I just want to see how it looks. Kind of like, I don't see a cast unless you see that on camera. Ooh, it's like, it like disappears. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be too dark for me. Okay. I feel like this would work on many skin tones. Okay, that one was Renewal, and we're gonna do Rebirth, which is a lighter shade. But I want to see how it looks. Like, do I have a pink? This is like a deepish pink. Definitely, this is a more light pink undertone with different reflex. This is a more deeper, like, it looks pink, but it's a little bit more red undertone, and it's deeper to work on different skin tones. Let me try the lip gloss just to try it because we're gonna do a final look with like actually my base on. And then use that, some blush, everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and try the lip gloss just for now. Omen. And my final thoughts will be at the end of like everything overall. I like this. This is like, has some like sparkle, looks like a whitish gloss. Like clear, but not clear because it has some, like a white undertone, but then it has like purple, bluish, pink reflex. Like juicy. Okay. So I kind of know what I want to do. So let me go on to the final look. I kind of want to go for a look that maybe people who have been using the Heather Austin collab didn't go for. I haven't seen too many videos, but let's see if I can do that. I'll be right back. All right, now we are. It's kind of hard to snap with my nails. Anyway, so I got my foundation, my bronzer, everything, concealer, and now we're gonna do a final complete look. And I'm not sure how I want to go about this, but I know I want to do something extravagant. I'm gonna go into Beetle, that shade, and put it on the outside. Again, stamp and blend. Stamp and blend. And I want to like just put it here and here, leaving the middle part of my eye open. And stamp where you want the shadow to be placed. Like, always look forward. I feel like don't look like up and like with your eyes closed. That's not how it's gonna look. I always do that so I know where my shadow's gonna go because I have hooded eyes, and that's what best works for me. Make sure you get a clean brush just to buff out those edges. I mean, you don't have to. You can just leave it like that, but I like to buff out those edges with just a little bit more. So I'm getting the Unearthly Glimmer Grass, and I am going to put that in the center. I think I want to layer shimmers. I want to go for Scarab. I like that gunmetal shade. Kind of like working as my base for this other shimmer I'm going to be using. Back to Beetle just because I want to get those edges all good. I'll blend it in. I'm gonna place Solar Symbol. Actually, I feel like that would be a great shade to put in like the very center. Ooh, if you don't layer your shimmers, sometimes like you create pure art. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. It's a clean brush. I'm using the shadow itself that's already on my eye just to kind of keep blending it out. An RT brush that's like this shape and put some right here because I feel like I need to highlight that with light. I'm gonna take a flat brush like this. This is actually a Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush, JH43. And I'm gonna go into that neon green. Put that like, and put it right here as the next shade. And then I'm gonna go into that Cosmology. And put that right here. Take the gunmetal shade again, Scarab, and I think I'm gonna put it like right here and outline like so. Scarab at the bottom, I feel like it gives me like a cool little like framework like for the lime green and the blue shade, the shimmer. I don't know, I just want to look like Beetle. I'm gonna outline my lips. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish this yet. I'm gonna put my lip liner on. This is a NYX and it's just brown lip pencil. Actually, the eyeshadow Beetlejuice. Beetle. Because I put that brown on just to follow it. I feel like that looks cool. I'm gonna put on the lip gloss. All right, let me do the other eye and I'll be right back and put some mascara on. But I'm already like, I'm so excited to see the final look. All right, I am back and I'm gonna add Rebirth, the highlighter duo palette on my cheeks, the lighter of the shades. Just up here, just a little bit. I want a little bit of shine through the gorgeous pinkish shade. It's not emphasizing my texture either. Final look with everything on my face. And now for my final thoughts. First of all, if you haven't watched her video, Heather Austin, I believe you should, because then once I went to go look up, I've seen these Beetles too on like YouTube. I feel like at first I'm like, I don't know, this color story didn't make me double take, but then when I got in person, I feel like I just look so much better in person, and it goes with the whole Insects and Beetles that this is like referencing like her like whole collection little art that she was going for. I think it goes super well. The shades in here, I had no duds. I have to speak the truth. I had no duds. Made a bunch of fun looks. I feel like this is very, I don't know, I think people think it's dull. I think I've seen that, like, people just comment or say stuff like, oh, I don't know what to do. This is a fun palette. I feel like super fun. You can tone it down. Like, you don't have to go all out like me right now, the way I look. This is a fun palette. It can be taken down. It can be just a simple one for you. Very creative in the shades that were picked. It goes with the whole aesthetic of the palette. The lip gloss, I feel like it's not sticky. It's just the type of lip gloss I like. Like, it looks super juicy, but it's not like gonna come off like that easily. The highlighter duo, I like the highlighter duo. Highlighter duo, actually, I feel like it can go on a lot of skin tones. I think Unearthly made it so that it would do that. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to act with nails. Like, I keep scratching things. Anyways, I do enjoy that duo. I like the duos, the gloss, the palette. The palette you can buy separately, $45, and I believe the collection was $86. I'll definitely put it up here if I'm wrong. So overall, I feel like what I purchased was worth it. Very unique. I don't have that type of palette. I will try to look for it. I don't have that color scheme, so I feel like it was very unique. I created very, like, pleasing to the eye looks. I didn't have duds. I didn't have questionable shades. Overall, I loved it, and I hope if you got it, I hope the looks I made kind of inspired you to use it more, to pan those palettes. And if you didn't get it, are you thinking about getting it now? I want to say congratulations, Unearthly and Heather Austin. I think this was an overall beautiful collection. I think it was well thought out. I like the packaging, and then the iridescent like foil on there, and then the packaging matches that what's in there as well. Like, I can see that it was well thought out. I love the inspiration. I think I need you to do more looks. Like, I kind of addicted to this. I like the unique shades that kind of drew me in. I like it and love it, and can't wait for more Unearthly things. I actually have a summer box that I've been waiting for, a mystery box, so I'm excited to get that in the mail, hopefully anytime soon. I know that this Heather Unearthly collab took a while to get here, but they did update on their website and Instagram. Yes, it kind of bothers me that it takes forever, but that's what I purchased, and it did have like the expected date, and then it did have like if there was a delay. So I can't like get mad at that at all, because they did the correct steps to like, hey, alert me, hey, this is what's going on, sorry for the delay, you know, what more can you do, and expect that, unless you have an issue with that. And they do have great customer service, in my opinion. So I would go ahead, if you haven't purchased it, I would at least purchase the palette. I think it's pretty creative. Just the packaging alone already gets me sometimes on different collections, and this one specifically got me. Like, it looks so cool at night. I was taking videos of it. Amazing. And just the whole overall person here on YouTube, Heather Austin, I loved it. So I had to get this support. I'm glad I did. Everything was a hit for me. Everything is like, I want to use it and use it and use it, and that's what I like about things that I purchase. I want to love it so much that I want to continue to use it. So I'm so happy with that, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We will have more vids coming out soon, and I'll see you next time, and you have a great day wherever you're at. Okay, adios.